Okay, I never review headlamps that are sent to me, but this one really surprised me. I think you're going to like it. You can use it for just about anything. Okay, so here we are with the ACEBEAM H30 headlamp. It has a 5-year warranty, says right on the front. 4,000 lumens. It's a high performance headlamp, it says on the box. There's a picture of it. Looks just like it. Says it has, it goes 171 meters of distance, up to 200 hours. Charges with USB-C. It serves as a power pack. You can charge your phone with it by sticking USB into it. It has a proprietary 5100 mega amp battery, which is kind of weird, but kind of good because they really cranked up the 18650 batteries to be something special. Now on the box, it will show you that I got the red and the green option. There's red and green lights. You can have a red plus CRI light and a red plus a UV light. My main light is the 6500 Kelvin temperature light, which is what I wanted for the forest. It will work better for me. Applications, it says it's good for mountaineering, cycling, camping, first aid, construction, adventure, caving, map reading. Sure, I mean all of these things. It doesn't even mention running, huh? Well, it might not be that great for running. Let's open it up. Of course, I've already put the headlamp strap on there. You can have a look. Let's have a look at it. I'm trying to do this with one hand, right? It's a very solid unit, super solid. Feels like built like a tank, we used to say. The strap is kind of nice. It's reflective. The everything in the gray, like the ACEBEAM logo, reflects brightly at night when the light hits it, so it's kind of good. It is too heavy for the forehead as you're running. It's very front heavy. Look, everything is in the front of the unit, so that makes it less than ideal because the battery is quite heavy. This is more than 200 grams in the front, and it's just too heavy, to tell you the truth. The strap is nice. It has a couple different adjustments. This one for the top. In the back, they have a dual adjustment on one on each side of the middle, which is kind of cool. Here you can see the front of the unit. Well, let me show you the back first. So the strap has the sticky glue stuff, the sticky rubber in the center. Oh, I thought it was all the way around. Let me see. Oh, it is all the way around except on the top strap. It's not on the top middle strap. So they figure this part is touching your head and it will grip pretty good. Still, it's not going to grip good enough to run with it. It's just too front heavy for sure. You can hear it clinking. I mean, it's hard like a rock. Okay, so let's play with it a little bit. The orange light, if you hit it once, you just get the low setting. Can't even see it in the room. We're not in a dark room at all. Let me see. Oh, you can see a little bit here as it hits the floor. Very low light. Hit it again, it goes off. Hit it twice, and you have quite bright. I will put the lumens on the video. Hit it once, it will go off. Hit it 3 times and you'll get the SOS red light. Push it again, it goes off. Push it again, we're back to the low light, the initial low light. So that was all with the orange button. Let me see. I'm in my student's classroom. I figured good a place as any. Let me go over this stuff real quick. This was in the box. So we have a couple of O-ring seals. These ends unscrew. Both of these ends unscrew, and it's good to have extra these because you know you always these end up breaking when you tighten it too much. They end up getting wrapped in the threads and they rip. So they give you 2 extras, which is kind of good, I guess. They give you an extra. Oh wow! They give you an extra. I didn't see this before. An extra one for the button here, which is nice. So you could make a adjustment if you had to. And what is this one? This one, I'm not sure. I'll have to look that up. Anyway, so when it's shipped to you, it comes with these to block the battery, you know. So you have to take those off, of course, to be able to use the thing. I have another one here. It doesn't want to. It's stuck to there. It's not going to come off, is it? Oh, there it is. Yeah. So we had 2 of those. It tells you here about removing those 2 plastic pieces so you can start the unit. It comes with a very heavy foam. One hand is not going to do it. Oh, this is a really well built foam. Not well built, but very solid anyway. It looks great from in the box. Outside of the box doesn't look so great. Like a child put it together, but whatever, you know, it's not. It's Chinese made. The brand is new. They're just starting this. They will eventually iron everything out, I guess. Inside this box, we have some desiccant to keep it dry. We have a tube that will. This is a hollow tube. It will be impossible for me to take it out of there, I think. Oh wait. Oh, looks like I'm going to get it. Some more O-ring seals. It is a faux battery, right? It's a tube for your battery. So the battery's in the unit now. You can take it out, put it in here. That way you can, if you want to, you can use it in another. You can use it in an 18650 flashlight or headlamp, or you can just charge it in a charger that requires 18650, right? They give you the USB cord. You can simply plug this USB 2 plug into the port that's in here. And what else they give you? A warranty card. I guess you can fill out your serial number on there so you don't forget. They give you come and free to join us. I don't know what that means exactly. I think that's just to register your unit. Lithium battery warning. A very small user manual with the red and green light information. It's way too small to read. I can't read it, but I have to read it like this. I take a picture of it up close like this and then blow it up. It's that small. I mean, it's super small. Okay, so that's that. Let me take off, I'll take off the 2 ends and then we can look at those. I have to stop the video here. Okay, so I took off both end caps. These are metal end caps. Over here on this side is the USB-C port. On this side is the battery. This is going to fall out. I'll hold it in there. I don't know if you can see it there on the right here. Can you see that? The USB 2 port is right there. So that's where you connect it to charge the unit, and that's where you connect it if you want to charge and that's where you plug in your phone and you can charge your phone there when you have a full battery. Over here on this side, you have the battery, 5100 megaamps. It's a 21700 battery is what they call it. So it's much stronger than your usual 18650 batteries, and I'm excited to see how long it will last. It's proprietary. It has their name on it. So they built it at a certain size, and that way it's only usable with their unit. So here's the end cap for that, and I will screw that on there again. So one thing I notice when I screw on the end caps is that there's a very definite end point, meaning you know when it's on fully and you don't want to crank it any more than that. You don't have to. It's solid and it feels right, you know? So many headlamps are not like that. I guess because it's metal end caps and metal body, it can make a solid stop at the end there, which is really quite nice. Okay, now to power the unit, I guess I could cut these lights a little bit and we can play with it, and then I'll gradually figure it out. I haven't looked at the documentation for a long time. Anyway, so here we are in the room. As I said, we hit the orange button once, and then we get a little bit of light. You can see it's showing in the video that it's going about maybe 10 meters at the most, but it shows on the floor well. I don't know if you can see, the floor is dark, but it shows okay on the floor. You could definitely walk in the forest with this light, and I think this one goes for 200 hours. I'll have to look it up again. So once you have that left button pushed, you can push the round black button once, and then I believe you're at the low setting for the regular white beam. So there you can see it's quite bright. I mean, it lights up the whole room for sure. The room is about, from here to there to that corner straight ahead of us, is about 10 meters. And it's quite bright over there. I can't believe how bright it is, really. It's quite good on low setting. Then this will be the next one, next highest. And it's much more than I would need, I think, even for looking for snakes. This might be about right, maybe. I wouldn't need any more for sure. This is the next highest setting. It makes it like daylight in the room. Super, super bright. And then the last setting is almost ridiculous. It's quite bright. So the circle, the output, as far as the width of this beam right now, let's see if I do it to the front of the room. So I'm standing about 8 meters from the front of the room. That means about 25 feet, let's say. And then the room is about, let's see, 6, 10, it's about 20 feet across, possibly a little bit more. Let's say 20 feet. And the beam covers from end to end. It covers both from side to side. So 20 feet wide, which is about 6 meters or so wide, at about an 8 meter distance from here to the front of the room. Okay, just so you get an idea. And then you hit it again, it drops down, and drops down, I believe, to a memory setting. So whatever the memory setting was, that's where it goes back to. Oh no, it just went to low. Okay, that was low. Wow. And then I think if you, let me see, if I click it twice, it goes back to the memory setting. Okay, yeah. So just click the right round button twice. It will cycle back and forth between whatever you were just on and the memory setting. So the memory setting looks like it's at the second brightest level. Yeah. And then to get it off, I think you can push the orange button. Yeah. Okay, so now let's push the orange button twice. Let's get this bright, super bright mode there. I think that might be the turbo mode. And then I hit the right button once, twice, 3 times. Yeah, now I have a different level. Now this has 3 levels. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, wait, I'm still in the same mode. Huh. Okay, so if I hit the orange rectangle twice fast, it goes straight into super turbo mode, and that's the brightest that they give you. That's the 4,000 lumens, and yeah, it lights up everything super, super bright. And then you can hit it again to shut it off. Hit it again and it will be the low setting. Now, how do I get to the 1, 2, 3? That's the red. Now if I hit the right button, the round one, it still goes to that. What if I hold the right one down? Okay, I get a solid red. That's quite red and quite bright. Wow, it's quite bright. So you could walk in the forest with this as well, and this will go 8 meters for sure. That's probably probably 6 or 7 meters to the end of that wall right there in front of me. Yeah, because that's the width of the room. About 6.5 meters, let's say. And then if I hit it again, I get the green light. Now the green light is a little odd in here. It's a little brighter, I would guess. But a little bit, it changes the, to me it changes the colors quite a bit more. Anyway, see if we look at all these different color cups and things like that, you can see they all look pretty much green. Then let me hit it again and it goes back to the red. Okay. And if I hit it twice, it will just cycle back and forth between the green and the red. And then I long hold it and we can go back to the regular brightness. Then I can click the orange rectangle to shut it off. Anyway, it's I haven't mastered the buttons yet, how to do everything I need to do, but I'm sure I just cycled through everything there was. So you can get some idea of what it's like. It's heavy, it's tough, it's super waterproof, it's strong, it's probably very drop proof. You could probably drop it into a stream for a couple hours and it will be fine. It is far too heavy on the forehead when you run. I don't know about even for walking for a long distance, even for just having this on for a long time. It's just not going to be the best experience. Even if I did have it balanced, it's pretty balanced there. But yeah, I could, if I had to, I could run a couple miles with it, you know, if it was my only option. I wouldn't want to use it regularly. I would certainly use one of my Petzl headlamps, my maybe my Reactic or something like that. It's super heavy duty for slow movements and things, great. If you want to wear it bicycling, you can. If you could put it on the outside of a helmet, you wouldn't feel the weight so much, right? Because the helmet would more distribute it and that would feel better. So maybe better for cycling. For skiing, you know, you can use it. It's certainly bright enough. It certainly gives a nice spread of the beam. The beam is very evenly lit and no real hot spot, you know, like in the middle. I hate that when you have one small hot spot like a meter wide in the middle and then it's so bright it takes away the details of everything in that light, right? Everything in that spot. This doesn't have that. It's an equally bright beam the whole way across, the whole width across of the spread of the beam, which is quite nice. I think it does have a, you know what, I don't think I cycled through to the flashing white strobe light, but I do believe it has that as well. It has some crazy, I think it's 200 hours on the low setting. So if you get lost, you can use it for 200 hours. And probably even better than that would be to be able to charge your phone when your phone dies in the forest and you're lost. To be able to charge your phone up probably to full capacity at least once would be tremendously helpful, wouldn't it? So that's it. Full disclosure, they gave it to me. They sent it to me because I have this channel. I have the DialedTech technology channel on YouTube, and I have headlamps101.com. I don't know where you're seeing this video. You might be on my website or you might be on YouTube. They sent it to me for free. I wasn't sure I would like it. If I didn't like it, I wasn't going to review it. I don't do that. I don't review something in a positive way if I don't like it. So I've told you the one drawback of this is the forward weight in the front is just too much. Other than that, it's going to be perfect for just about everything. I like the range of different settings for the white light is really nice. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't remember. I did write it in the review, so you'll have to look at the review. I'll put the link in the description for the review. This has been DialedTech from Thailand. This is my students' classroom. I don't know if I could show you some Thai. We have Thai books here. It's supposed to be an English class, but they still have Thai books. Oh, I can't give you a peek outside in there. All right, anyway, so that's it for this one. I do have another one to look at, and I might look at it today or maybe another day. But check the channel to see if there's any other new headlamps being reviewed. All right, cheers.